watching ABC 36 News Now, Good Day Kentucky, with Doug High, Lisa High, and meteorologist Dylan Godet.
Welcome back. Well, 1 out of 100 babies is born with congenital heart disease, or CHD. And this heart disease is due to an abnormality in the structure of the heart. A child born in an area with access to pediatric heart care and surgery will likely survive and go on to live a healthy and active life. Sadly, for 9 out of 10 of these children, treatment is not available or it's too expensive. So joining us today is Sarah Boes. She's a dedicated family nurse practitioner and a devoted mom too. Her and her family made a generous $15 million legacy gift to Norton Children's Hospital, which will be recognized with the dedication of the Norton's Children Congenital Heart Disease Center. So thank you very much, first of all, Sarah, for coming in today.
Thank you so much.
And you know, first of all, tell us your story. What led you to make such a generous gift to Norton's?
Well, I was really fortunate during COVID to start up my own medical education business. And serves nurse practitioners like myself.
Yes.
And then a couple of months before Meadow was born, I didn't know she was going to have a heart defect yet.
Right.
But that business was acquired by Blueprint Test Prep.
Okay.
And so I became their chief nursing officer. But as a result of that acquisition, we're now able to do gifts like this. And it's really cool. I've been telling people, like, once you see what you feel like the impossible happen in real life, like, you feel so called to give back in some way of some sort. And it's really cool that we can give back in this way. So
it really is. I mean, and so tell us that journey. I mean, you had no idea.
No clue.
Going into this. And so tell us about the day that you found out and kind of the journey from that point on.
So we actually got Meadow's diagnosis when I was 36 weeks pregnant, which was a huge shock to us because we thought we had a normal, healthy baby. I was just a couple of weeks away from giving birth.
Yeah.
And so she has a combination of 4 different heart defects. It's called tetralogy of Fallot. But she had her first surgery at just 6 days old, which was crazy to think a 7-pound baby having an open heart surgery. And then she had what they call her full repair when she was 4 months old. So her first surgery went better than anyone could have imagined. Her second surgery was fraught with all kinds of complications. We were in the hospital way longer than we anticipated. So what we thought might be a 2-week stay turned into a 3-month stay. And so we spent all of her first holidays in the ICU. And now today, her lingering thing is she has an artificial heart valve. Okay. And so as she grows older, she'll outgrow the valve, and so she'll continue to have open heart surgeries throughout her life too.
Right, right. Oh my goodness gracious. And you know, we're very lucky to have Norton's in our area to be able to help with this. And I can't even imagine for children, for families that have children that aren't close to this or don't have access to this. I mean, how frustrating is that for a lot of folks that you probably met during your journey?
Oh my goodness, I can't imagine. Because actually, our first question when we got the diagnosis, like once we wrapped our heads around it, of course, is do we have to travel? Yes. Because we automatically assumed that we would have to travel. We didn't even know that Norton Children's has this premier cardiac program that they're growing right now. Right. And so it was really exceptional for us, especially on the toughest of tough days, that we were 10 minutes away from our family. And like they could bring us things and we could go back and forth from home when we needed to. Yes. And that totally changed the game. Like I can't fathom the families that have to travel 3, 10. I mean, there's some families that travel all the way across the nation for care. So.
Unbelievable, it really is. And your gift is going to go so far to help. And it's so generous, and it really is quite a blessing that you were able to provide this.
We're so grateful. It's really cool.
So what's next on your journey, you know, with the family, and what are the next steps?
So right now I'm still working within the company that acquired mine, but our big lean in right now is just advocacy. Okay. I think that's how we kind of cope with our grief and all the things that happened and kind of all the time we missed out on too. We missed out on all that newborn time. Yeah. But we were just in DC a couple months ago lobbying on Capitol Hill for the Congenital Hearts Future Act. We're doing a walk here soon in Cincinnati at Cincinnati Zoo that's raising money for funding, or money for more research. Yeah. And so my big thing, especially being a medical provider too, is more awareness, more research, more funding, all the things so that more children like Meadow can grow to adulthood, which is really cool.
That's fantastic. Such a good heart. Thank you so much for all that you do, and best of luck with your journey too.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
And we'll be back right after this.